Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today I'm going to show you how to do a wood frame on a card. This is a note card. It's simple, it's just a little tips I'm going to share with you. The stamp set we're going to use for the wood, it is timeless texture, and we're going to use this one in timeless texture. So let's get started with, first I wanted to try if I could do it with just the paper cutter, you know, with the score. And it's almost not enough, but then it helped me to get where to, let's rewind that, where to do the scoring. So we're going to go at 1 inch. And the score, it's the light one, and start at 1 there, and you're going to go all the way to 4 because this is 5, so I want 1 inch all around. So 1 to 4, then turn this around, put that at 1 again, and start at 1 again, but the width of the front of the card, not this because this is the back, just the front of the card, it's 3.5. So 1 inch, we're going to have to stop at 2.5. So 1 to 2.5, that's it. Turn this around, put that at 1 again. Oops, it's 1 minute. Okay, it's 3.5. We're going to go at 2.5. I'm sorry. Start at 1 and go all the way to 4. Turn it around. And we're going to put this at 1. Would be better if I go here, so then I won't mess you up in the... And go at 1 inch all the way to 2.5. That's it. So what we're doing our score, but you see we barely see it. So if you don't have the Simply Score, you can do it this way. I want my mat there more pronounced. This one was my first one, my guinea pig, I say. So my cover, I covered that too much, so we're going to fix that in our this one here. So now after you know your place to go, I'm going to take my score here. I want this going to be the front, so I want this way. So then I can follow this. It's 1. So if you want to start just on this, not doing the other part, you know, on the board, what you can do is take a piece of a long strip of paper or a ruler if it's long enough. Line that right at the 1 there. So then you would know it would be right there. You have to start. And then you're going, and then put 1 at the 4 inch, and then you will know you have to stop there. So if you don't want to do the step on the paper cutter, this is how I would do that. And this happened is exactly 1 inch. Score that deep. I went very deep. And then, so this was at 4.5. Here it's at 6. Try to keep this straight here so you know where to stop. For me, it's easy because I had the thing. Now we're going to turn this around. Then we're going to put at 1 inch on this side. Score that. It's almost right at the edge there. Here we go. And here it's going to be at 4. Now it's easy because you already got your line there. You just stop where it's score. Okay, now let's remove this. You're going to see what I mean by my raised up frame there. See, it is all raised up. So it's like a frame inside my card. Now, how did I do the wood grain? Let me bring a piece of scrap paper here. The piece of paper measure 1.5 by 3. Yeah, 1.5 by 3. I went a little bit longer than 1.5 and a little bit longer than 3 because then I can cover all my raised the part. The first one I did was just exactly the same size. Well, if you move it just a little bit, you're going to cover your nice work that you already did. So just go a little bit over 3, a little bit over 1.5. Cover this. I have to fold my card so I won't stamp in the back. So let's, here, I get one folder here. Okay, so now you're going to cover this here. Okay, we have to have our corner like this, just like a frame that your corner go. Here, I'm going to show you old frame I get here. So you see in a frame, you see how diagonal it go, your corners there? That's what I'm going to show you how to do, a real kind of full frame on the card. I just took piece of scrap paper here. It doesn't matter the length there because you're going to go from the peak of the corner there to the peak there. First, let's get our ink pad ready to go. And this is crumb cake, and I'm going to stamp with soft suede. Oh, here it is. So get your ink pad ready. Stamp over there. Here we go. Okay, so I went from the corner to the corner of the card, and then take another piece, cover the corner to the corner of the card. Well, if I move them closer together, it's going to be easier on me, because then what I can do is just hold this with one hand, and then let's stamp. See, I went crooked. Don't worry about that because we can. Here we go. Now, let's remove this. Let's do the bottom one now. Corner to corner. And then corner to corner. Put my fingers there. Well, my thumb look in the way for me. Okay. Stamp, stamp. Here we go. So now we get the top and the bottom. Oh, here I'm way too low. I can add. I don't want to go on top of my line. That's okay. I can add easy here. Well, you know what? I'm going to cover it up just to make sure I'm not messing that up. Okay, and then cover this. So you see, you can come back. So some of the wood's going to be darker, some of the wood's going to be lighter, and that is perfectly fine. Here we go. So now, I'm still not happy with that line there. Let me see what I can do here. Here we go. Now that suits me a lot better. Here we go. So now we get this done, the top, the bottom. We have to do the side. And the side's going to be the same thing. But we're going to reverse the paper. We're going to put this here. Now, we're going to cover the piece that it's already stamped. So we're going to put that there to the corner and then to the corner. You get the clue there? So now, because the wood grain has to go on the right direction here. Oops. And this here, it is perfect. You want that. Maybe here I want a little bit more. Not much though. Well, I'm going to cover it because if I don't cover it, I know I'm going to mess it up. You want a little bit of line that it's not cover, and the reason it's because if it's all cover, it looked like nothing. So now you can see it is a frame. Now we're going to go on the other side. Put that there. At the corner to the corner. Corner to the corner. And then let's stamp this. Et voila. So now I get, whoops, I get my frame. Don't you think it looked like a frame? Okay, now we're gonna move that aside. And then for my little acorn, and this time for my greeting, I decide to do a thankful, grateful, bless. I think that's gonna be perfect, like for a little Thanksgiving. And I cut a piece of white cardstock. Maybe we could make a mount there, because the other one I had dropped my ink pad, so I had to do that. So I'm not sure if I want to do this or not. And you know what? I don't want that in brown. I want that in yellow. Want to bring some of the fall rich gold color there. Okay. Let's close this. And the yellow, it's the Delightful Dijon. So what I'm going to do is take this, excuse me, put that right here. Okay, so I'm going to put it that way. We won't glue it yet. We're going to decide if we want that or not. Okay, let's leave it that way, and we're going to try both ways. Now I got the acorn that come from Acorny Thank You. And we're going to use, I don't have a little block here. What I'm going to do with this one here, I stamp it, the one with the lines, I stamp it with Versamark. And the reason why I didn't use the Delightful Dijon, it was make it almost too dark. So I want it a little bit lighter. So this is like just a watermark on it. So it's just turned the color that I wanted. Now on the other one, the topper, and the topper I had such a tough time decide, okay, which one I'm going to do. Well, I lost my topper. So I had it, oh, here it is. I'm using the one that it's like waffle, and I like the one with the little lines too. Whatever you prefer. I went with this one. So that's going to be on Tip Top Taupe. So Tip Top Taupe with, I'm going to do it with soft suede. I think I had used Tip Top Taupe. That's perfect. And then we're going to use the punch that matched that. This was too long to go on the side way there. So we're going to punch this. And then the next one, it's punch all the way. And that's going to give you something to glue the top. See? So now this here, we're going to put that with glue dots. Glue dots, glue dots. Here we go. Even if you go off a bit, it just gives kind of a little bit of a shadow. Oh my goodness, see? I stamped that upside down. Well, we're going to have to put the white. I really would prefer all on this, I think, than the white. But now I don't have no choice. I'm going to have to put the white. Well, you know what? The white looked darn good too. Because, see? I stamped that upside down. So we're going to put the little mat, and really in the frame you get a mat, so it's perfectly fine. I guess it's meant to have that because I mixed it up twice now. So here we go. And the little acorn, that we're going to use a dimensional for it. I want it raised up, but before that, what I done, I used Fast Fuse, did just a little strip there. And then I wrap this around. Oh, my phone is ringing. And see, you just swirly swirl. Okay. Okay, I knew the house phone would ring if the other one didn't pick up, right? Here we go. That's funny. Well, I need a bit more glue there. Here we go. Then we're going to cut this. And then we're going to put our little doodad here. Oh, we're going to lose that loop. Maybe not. Here we go. Here we go. Now I got my twine in the back. This here, I'm going to do a double. I want thicker, so I'm going to do 2. I think that's about right. So I'm just going to fold my linen thread in 2 and do a tiny bow. Like that. Pull a bit, tug a bit. And that we're going to put that with a glue dot. And when the glue dot is too big, just squeeze it a little bit in the back. That's it. And put that right there. Voila, my friend. This is how you do your frame. I really like this now with the white. I think, you know what? It was a reason why I did the mistake. So this one, it's on the note card, the crumb cake. This is on the note card white. So this is it, my friend, for all the product lists and the color I use and so on. It's going to be on my blog. Just look above at the little icon eye there, and it's going to bring you right at that blog post. Thank you, and have a lovely day, my friends.